Okay, so right now I want to discuss applying what I talked about in the last video to some different patterns. We're going to take a 3-note pattern, and you can use any one of the ones that I did. I'm going to use the first one, the first, second, fourth finger, and we're going to call these like notes 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to play combinations using those 3 notes. What you end up with, if you do the math real quick, is you have 6 combinations of those notes without repeats. Okay, you add in repeats, things get crazy. You get more possibilities, more combinations. So what I want to do is I want to take that pattern and I'm going to play all 6 combinations. You know, I have some start with the first finger, some will start with the second finger, and some will start with the fourth finger. Note 1, note 2, and note 3. So, and as I go through this, I will say 1, 2, and 3, even though the finger's 4. Okay, and if I did it differently, 1, 2, and 3, even though this is the third finger. Remember that, and just apply that basic number to your practice patterns. So the first one I'm going to do is simply 1, 2, 3, right? Just like that, without the messing around at the end. You know, practice that, get it uniform, strong, fast as you can with the metronome, and you're in good shape. Now I'm going to move on. I'm going to do 1, 3, 2. There I go, messing up the fingering, right? So 1, 3, 2 is my next permutation. Okay, now moving on from there, we've covered everything we do starting with the first finger. Now we're going to move to the second. We're going to do 2, 1, 3. I always like to do them in order. I'll do whatever number, the earliest number, then the last number, and then flip it. So 2, 1, 3 is my next permutation. Good, and from there I go on to 2, 3, 1. You know, flip it around. Okay, now I'm back to the last finger, the third note. I'm going to play 3, 1, 2, keeping that same sequence. New number, earliest number, back to the middle. And then I'm back kind of to the backwards version of the first one now. We've finished our pattern. Now it's 3, 2, 1. And everybody has done the first and the last one at least, you know, if you play any fingerings like this. It's something that we do early on while we're practicing, but I want you to try to stretch out and use all the other shapes that I talked about in the previous video and apply those and this idea together and then mix them up and see where it takes you. It could open a door you hadn't even decided that was there, you know. It'd be like, I didn't see that door there until just now, and all of a sudden you're down the rabbit hole doing a bunch of crazy stuff that you would have conceived of before. So hopefully this gives you something to work on. I'm going to come back early next week with some new ideas. I'm going to carry on further into 4, 5, and 6 note ideas because it gets really cool real fast. Your possibilities, your combinations, they jump through the roof in a big way. Thanks.